Turtle Cape, the Coliseum, Quest Cape, maxing. All mighty achievement, but never really seemed to interest me. Every 99 I've ever gotten has only left me with a fleeting sense of accomplishment. Every quest, level, piece of gear, all mere stepping stone. But for what? What is the point of any of this? Money. So here's the game. I'm going for max PLAT tokens, and I'm going to do this by making 10,000 accounts and then operating them by hand to trade and try to get maximum platinum token. That is 2.147 trillion GP. To put this further into perspective, that is enough to buy 160,259 bonds and have membership paid for 8,012 years. Or a darker path. A player could sell this on the black market right now for roughly $392,000. But that's not what I'm going to do. If I hit this target, I'm going to stare that temptation in the face and throw the ring into Mordor by giving all that money back to the community in some sort of drop party or a giveaway. No botting, no breaking TOS, all legit. So, let's get after it. This is the road to max plat. What is up, RuneScape.com? It's your boy, John McGarrett's back with another episode of Road to Max Plat. In today's episode, we're doing another check of the free-to-play random picks. So, like low volume market, just random items. Just trying to diversify our portfolio as much as possible. So if you're new here, essentially what these accounts are just different like checks of low volume items like steel items, bronze items, iron items, just miscellaneous items from the free-to-play market so that we can see if there's any, like what the bottom and the tops of these items are, determine how much money they'll make us periodically so that we can see if it's kind of worth our time to jump into them, if we can get a high rate of return in items and then, you know, make fast sales, etc. So shout out all my members. You guys are the best. Thank you very much. Trying a little bit different this week again, you know, trying to keep the intro as short as possible. If you are interested in making a boatload of money, check out the links down below. So with that being said, let's hop into the episode. Okay, so let's check you out. Just kind of glancing here. So we got about like 4,000 bronze swords in a couple weeks, 60 bronze skirts. I think this needs to come up a little bit. So we're just going to make these trades and adjust them and just try to find a nice bottom plate skirt, right? Right, so the price went up quite a bit here. So I do think I will need charts. Let's just do a... price check. Not 100% sure there actually. So we were able to get this many plate bodies. The plate bodies are coming in really nicely. I really want to increase my skirt count here. So we're going to pull open 07.gg market scanner here real quickly. And we're going to look up bronze. We're going to take the tax off. Plate skirts. Very, very low volume over the last 12 hours. Looks like 50 is the bottom here. See it over the week. 25. Oh, that was a big dip. 50. 50 looks like our price. So 50 is where we're going to slap it in. And call that a day. There's one account there. It looks like decent volume. So like the bronze market, a lot of it is collectors, but you can sell back to the GE because there's people that seem to want to buy that stuff. But 1,258 of these. Looks like 94. Oops. Mace. We are seeing over the week huge fluctuations. 31 seems to be the bottom over there, but now we have 130 being the top. So it looks like 130 is the top, but the low price here, 40. Not a lot of people selling it, a lot of people buying it though for some reason. So maybe that's not the best price to do it at. So we'll just go up to like 45. Front square shield, a little slow. Not really, I guess. 10 GP. Not a very popular item. The bronze warhammer, we're finally starting to see some some nice volume there. So in 2 weeks we were able to get 2,000 or 5,000. So let's say, so 14 days times 15k a day, 210,000. How many units would we have to? How much would we have to sell each of these units 4 to make that much money. 37. We need to make a 37 GP profit on them. Or wait. No, we need to make 17 GP profit on them. So that is reasonable. So I think that's not bad. To make 15K per day. So let's just do that math again real quickly. So we have 14 days. 14 times 15,000. And then if I have 5,000 units in that time, around 17 GP. I just rounded down there. Yeah. The next account, we sold all the steel scimitars, or the steel two-handed swords. We'll just do it again. Why not? Invest our profit. The beer glass is sold for 34. What do we get them for? I'm not sure we'll be able to grab those again. I got them for 20. I made 230K off that. Let's just check it out. Beer glass. Check out the week price here. Yeah, I grabbed them at really low, and then they did spike a lot. So I think the new bottom would be 35. A lot of flowers are not moving, so I got owned here, got wrecked. 146. Try to get our money back. A lot of flower isn't very stable. Kind of a tough one to get into. Bought all of our pure essence already. So you can already see that in 2 weeks. It took us 2 weeks to buy 1 million. Wait a minute. I screwed that up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's going to be a double. Got all the bronze battle axes. So now what do we try to sell those for? That's the question here. Oops. Bronze battle axe. Check over the week. Top line, big crash. It's probably when I got a huge freaking fluctuation of it. That may be a little bit tough to move. So it looks like the price there. Looks like I got it for market price. So I think the profit would have to be, let's just do the math. So we got 5,000. So what was the calculator again? 42. Wait. I think it's a 42 GP profit I need to have on that. So if I got 5,000, so if I want to make 15K, which should be 210,000 in 2 weeks, 14, divide that by 4,975. We need to make 42 GP profits. We're going to try to sell these for 105, see what happens. I don't see it moving for that, but you never know. You never know. Bronze full helms, sort of buying. Bronze chain bodies, sort of buying. I think I'll just move this up to like 30. $35 sounds good there. Yeah. The best way to sell these types of items, I would imagine, would be to just... this guy's already in a mill, huh? So we'll go 333K. The best way to sell these items would be to collect them, make an offer to a bulker, get some sales, like say, would you pay me 80 to 100 per bronze item? And then I think they would do that. I should have probably just hit the collect button there. Your essence is buying really, really well. Always does. Ever since the great bot dump of whatever, I started my YouTube channel. So 2024. They have been at 1.2 for a very long time. Get a lot of volume on the iron stuff. Really cool. Huge volume on the bronze iron battle axes here. Huge volume. The volume on all these items seem to be looking really, really good. Another... all right, yeah, because I remember now. Because I was like so... I was trying to think of all the items to pick my first week, and I was going like brain dead. So then I was like, fucking, I'm making the last of these ones pure essers because I don't want to fucking do this anymore. But pure essence is really nice. It's coming in really nicely, as you guys can see here. Oops. I think there's a way to hotkey the quantities as well in the Flipping Utilities app, but I just haven't done it. So we got all the steel stuff again. So we got 16. Sell it for 17 again. Make that easy money, bro. We sold all the steel chain bodies. Steel seems to be a good closed cycle flip, bro. So we made a little bit of money here. We made a little bit of money. Just saying. Anyway, sorry. We'll grab that again. We'll just try it again. Steel nails all sold. This one was a nice one. That was a 4 GP profit there. That's really nice. 50K. Do that again. Reinvest the profit. Compound the growth. Already selling steel arrows here. Looking really nice. We bought all these nature runes. Sell for 116, make that 1 GP profit. We sold all of the rune essence. And why did we sold all the nature runes immediately already? I think this guy was locked out from playing, but now he's got enough time. So now I think I can sell these again. Oops, sorry. 105, move those. We made... Oh, whoops. I didn't do the same trade as I did last time. 114, 117, 118. That was kind of a rookie mistake there. I only made 3,000 GP. Last time around I made 9,000 on the ones... Whatever. You guys were there for it. Anyway, rune essence again. This was a really nice buy. 30,000 at 11. Nature runes again? Is that too... I think that's too high of a... well, I don't know. Like, if you're going for a fast turnover, like, so this would stuff. So if you're going, like, into the 100 range, you want to have more money. Like, if they're less than 100, you don't need as much money. So that's why pure essence is really good for cheap players, like our poor players. Poor players get into. Rune essence, good for a poor player. Mine runes, really good. Earth runes, air runes, etc. Really good. Because then you can make more money back because you can get more units. But with some of these, like this chaos rune, yes, it's going to sell probably. Nature runes, yes, they're going to sell probably. But because they're so expensive, they're going to require you to make so many different trades because you're getting so many, like, less units to make the trades. So it's just kind of a tough one. Should I even bother? Whatever, dude. I'll do it again. Can I get them for 110? I don't think so. The last time around, I got them for 114. We'll do it again. 342. Oopsies. 342. Okay, perfect. That guy's good. Oh, we're already buying him. If you're active trading, you got a small cash stack, you're standing at the bank, then it's not bad, but... Okay, so we got bronze. About the 3,000. Let's just put in what we need to get for the money. So we got them for 87 each. So 210,000 divided by 3,704. We need to make 57 coins on top of that. So 58, because then we'll have the tax. So 58 plus 87, 145. Okay, we'll see if it happens. The experiment is on. Bronze arrows, 2. My instinct is telling me this will not sell fast enough to justify its existence, but the bronze arrows, perfect. We got some nice bronze longswords. Like I said again, I'm going to say it just again. If you want to make some money with that stuff, your best bet is probably going to collectors. So we got mithril square shields at 650. This one I believe I will need a chart on. Mithril square. 750 looks fine to me. We'll just check that out. 1 week. 750, 800, 780. Let's do 780. Mithril maces are coming in. 2,000 in 2 weeks, roughly. Adamant arrows. They're going to do what they do. Next account. Iron maces are not coming in at all, so I will just go up to that 40 price. $7,000. Iron medium helms. Bronze square shields. Got 1,000 in 2 weeks. Kind of a slower one, but still. I don't know. This is kind of fun, just knowing the rate of return on all this stuff. But so the fishing bait, this is high tier, high tier. This is a high tier, high volume item for you guys to make. Feathers too seem to be doing really well. I thought these items suck, but they're performing really well right now. Sold all the raw chickens for 47. So for raw chicken, not that bad. So if we can just do that again, invest that profit. This is a nice account. Let's see if I can see if it shows the profits here for the week. Oh, it is not going to show us that. Okay. Oh, whatever. We bought 166,000 there. Fishing bait. Let's just do all time. 185K. So we're well on our way to make money with this guy. We sold all the mithril stuff. I did not see any of this coming. The mithril arrow. Perfect. HEP works for me. We sold the helms. What do we get them for? Oh, we lost money on them because I bought at the top. That's what I remember now. I bought that one at the top, so I lost money. Did not buy the dip. Did not buy the dip down here. So the 650, 640 here is what you want to buy these for. So we're going to go 640. I may have just like jumped in this item. I don't remember off the top of my head. Just like this was towards the end. So I'm like, what the fuck do I buy? So I was just buying it to buy it. But whatever. For instance, we made 60,000 on this mithril chain body flip. And yes, again, okay, so look at these items. 60K in 2 weeks is pretty shit. Is pretty shit. You know what I mean? But if we had 3 million investing into these items, we'd probably be able to capture a lot more volume per week over week. So again, it's going to compound. So 394, 464. So we've already seen like an over 10% increase in the amount of volume we're going to get potentially in our trades. Now we should be able to see 10% more profit on the back end, so we'll get 66K for that flip. So yes, it sucks early. It sucks really early for players who don't have a lot of money, but every time if you just keep reinvesting your profits, it will stack up, and then you'll keep compounding growth until you hit that ceiling of what the item can actually give you, because the market, the market cap of that item is only going to go so high, but still, it will make more money over time. It's just, everything starts slow. It's harder to attain something than it is to maintain something. But when you get to my level, you will, what's the word? You will be just maintaining a large amount of money. Okay. So we sold all this. Oh, this is also an account that did not hit its 20 hours. So we're an hour off on this guy. Whatever. We just won't be selling lobsters then. But we did get the tuna, so we'll just reinvest that back in. For instance, here, let's see, I was just talking about, so 300K, we made 90K, but now we have an extra 1,000 units on it, 1,700 units. So that extra 1,700 units will increase our profits. And you know what, we'll just give this guy a pure Ester slot, just to recoup some of that, just to make a little bit more money. Then our salmon, 1 or 3, whatever. I think it's like 50, 60K. Okay, he's done. Sold all the kite shields. Based. Reinvest. We already got 31. steel daggers coming in. We're selling in. Taking a little bit of time, but we're selling them. We're selling our steel full helms as well. So those we got for 116, selling for 140. So that's a 23 GP profit there. 158, selling for 350. So that's quite a bit more than 23 GP. So that's a really nice item. I believe that is it. So we finally made it through. So cool. All right. And like I said, this is not efficient. It's not an efficient way to do it, but I'm doing a lot of experimental for you. So that when you watch me do it, you'll be like, oh, that item looks really good. This item looks really good. This item looks really good. I'll flip those items and not flip the ones that he's losing on. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to learn how to make 200 to 400 mil a week plus, you can take what I do and then go scale way beyond my wildest dreams, your wildest dreams. Course down to that. Pre-sale for it down below. Should be done in a couple weeks. 30-day money-back guarantee after the course is completed. So if you pre-sale, it takes me 2 weeks. You'll still have 30 days to decide if you want it or not. Plus also Gumroad, I'm pretty sure has a 90-day purchase, no questions asked, return policy as well. So there's no risk to you. But by buying my course, you will save so much time, and you'll be making tens of millions to hundreds of millions to bills per week, depending on how far you want to go. And if you want to figure it out yourself and save some money that way, but then lose a lot of time is money, that's up to you too, I understand. But if not, if you want to save a bunch of time with that, buy the course, Yeah, so subscribe. It's going to be awesome. Peace out, guys. Really appreciate everybody being here. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.